GDI-funded research shows the following incidents of Tiberium-related illnesses. Respiratory ailments. Reproductive ailments. Immune system ailments. Tiberium-related deaths. Spores emitted by Tiberium-infected plants appear to be a source of Tiberium-related illnesses. The world scientific community is focusing its research on this deadly spore.
Tiberium is a new life form. Quite simply put, it seems to be adapting the Earth's terrain, foliage, and environment to suit its own alien nature. If this is the case, ladies and gentlemen, we are facing a killer beyond that of our most turbulent nightmares. It is not an exaggeration to state that the future of the entire planet may be in jeopardy. May God have mercy on our souls.
Sorry to interrupt your briefing, Commander, but we need your help now. Kane discovered we were hiding Mobius, and he's throwing everything at us but the kitchen sink. It's up to you to mobilize the strike force. Acquire Mobius, and rendezvous with the rescue choppers. Mobius may be crazy, but he holds the key to this Tiberium riddle. Good luck.
Welcome back, Commander.
Yes, acknowledge.
I'm not entirely sure how Mobius controls the key to Tiberium, but roll with it, I guess.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Reinforcements
Yes, sir.
have arrived.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh hey, Mammoth Tank! Yay!
Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Reporting. Yes. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Got it.
So we also get the our own version of the artillery. I don't personally like it, but then again, I didn't like artillery either.
Unit acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, moving out.
I tried to play this mission I restarted it probably about like 6 times. Reason being is that I'm not sure if it's possible. I feel like it's not. But I was kind of wondering if I could get, if I could focus all the units into attacking the SAM sites and effectively getting the first Chinook that showed up on the map to land in a favorable area. Unfortunately, because you can't actually select helicopters when they're in the air, you're kind of, I believe, doomed to lose that no matter what you do, which sucks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Report affirmative.
Not that you need to, but I kind of prefer putting Dr. Mobius in an APC. And as you can imagine, you have to get all the SAM sites down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
It wouldn't be so bad, but we can kind of see the entire mini-map on the top right. This map's actually fairly big.
Yes, acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
We're also severely limited on what we can do, which also kind of sucks. Just because we don't have an income, so you have to be really careful as to what you use as a meat shield or otherwise.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Unit acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Got it, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle report. Unit affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Unit affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Not a problem. Ready and affirmative. Yes. Moving out. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
So, I don't know how that artillery shot twice, but that really pissed me off. Like, of all the times in the world for artillery to somehow get 2 shots, one right after the other, just to kill a medium tank. Like, I could have repaired him, you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Got it.
Building.
Unit reporting. Reporting. Moving out. Reporting.
So because there's a limited income, or at least no income, but limited funds, and limited production,
Affirmative.
it's another one of those things where you kind of want to be careful as to what you use to scout and how aggressive you want to be in that scouting.
Construction complete.
For me, that usually means how can I,
Yes, sir.
like, least effectively sacrifice certain units I have
Yes, sir.
while watching Nod murder civilians.
Unit lost.
Now, I don't know if, because I shot that Nod soldier now trying to murder a church or some other building. So I don't know if he's scripted to shoot the civilians and then go to a building, and I kind of like interrupted his script or not. It's something I'll have to look into, but it's kind of
Moving out.
interesting in a way that he decides to shoot some buildings.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No. Yes, sir.
Now, those mentioned a long time ago, maybe not super long ago, but there was mention that mammoth tanks will shoot rockets if their turret is over 90 degrees away from what they're shooting at. I think somebody had suggested that this is actually, like, makes it tough to play with mammoth tanks, kind of messes with the micro a little bit, but I haven't found that to be an issue, to be honest. It's a little annoying, but a mammoth tank, even with some medium tanks in tow, like, if you, like, right-clicking makes it easy and fast enough to be able to switch targets, and then turn the turret fast enough to then shoot rockets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Also, I really don't know what this turret is doing up here.
Yes, sir.
Like, sure, it's defending the SAM site, I guess. I don't know.
Ready and waiting. You got it. Yes, moving out. Unit moving out. Unit reporting. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Ready and waiting. Vehicle reporting out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes,
Unit lost.
Unit reporting out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reaching out into the world. Affirmative. Moving out. Unit acknowledged. Yes, sir. Waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, hey, what's that flamethrower guy doing? Stop him. He's evil. He's gonna burn that church down. What a mean jerk.
Yes, sir.
There's flamethrower rocket soldier guys on the left.
Affirmative.
That's important, right?
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Man, you guys have no clue how much I'm hoping Kane bails me out from war crime tribunals.
Reaching out into other worlds.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Reaching out
Unit
into
report.
other
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
As you can imagine, the MLRS, I always confuse the two.
Unit report. Acknowledged.
It's gonna take a while on the SAM site, so maybe I should figure something else out to do.
Moving out.
Or maybe I just prefer building up my medium tanks some more.
Moving out.
Construction complete. Building.
Not quite sure what gave me vision on that obelisk of light.
Yes, sir.
So I was trying to see if I could sell the walls, concrete walls, like sandbags and other structures. You can sell them. So
On hold.
Yes, sir.
I was really hoping, this would be like the one map maybe the devs forgot, and they just, allow me to
Unit.
get a couple $100 in cash back, but not to be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Unit reporting.
Also, for some reason, I keep thinking that I should bring Mobius with my main attack force. I mean, my only justification is, like, we're told the helicopter's gonna come for him. So why is it that a helicopter can't come now? Sure, all the SAM sites are, like, not destroyed and what have you, but
Yes, sir.
the SAM sites don't have map-wide visibility or range.
Affirmative. Unit acknowledged.
Why can't the Chinook just, like, pop in, go to the base, and do stuff?
Vehicle reporting. Yes, affirmative.
Maybe it's something to do with, like, helicopter pilot unions.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit moving out. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Unit report. Affirmative. Unit affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit report. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving. Yes, sir. Unit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Have I ever mentioned how I don't really like the pathfinding in this game sometimes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit report. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
I believe the manual will mention it, so I might as well talk about it now.
Yes, sir.
But the Mammoth tank, not only does it have twin barrels, it has rockets, but one thing that I believe nobody has mentioned, so thanks for that, guys, because it's actually super cool, is that the Mammoth tank can actually self-repair.
Moving out. Waiting. Affirmative.
Now, it doesn't self-repair itself to full health, because that would be excessively abusive.
Yes, sir.
However, if it gets below 50%, basically once it gets into the yellow, it will repair itself up to that 50% mark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
This means that with careful use of a Mammoth tank,
Vehicle.
you can have them last forever.
Acknowledged.
Like, I know a lot of people talk about how medium tanks are really good and cost-effective and what have you, but if you have the option between a medium tank and a Mammoth tank,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'd probably go Mammoth tank and suggest that heavily 100% of the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, yes, sir.
They're slower, a little clumsier, but you have a unit that can take on just about anything else in the game.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit. Yes, sir.
Obviously the lack of speed will make it vulnerable to, say, I don't know, like MRLSs or Obelisk of Light will have a little bit more of a field day because the Mammoth tank takes a while for it to get in range and stuff. But, that aside, you've got a really powerful tool to work with.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Waiting order. Yes,
Lost.
laser. Ready and
Lost.
affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, if I was smart, I would have gone back to looking at my tanks so that I could micro against the infantry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That, or really, I probably should have just attacked the barracks, because I'm sure with this small influx of cash, they're going to start doing a couple extra things.
Are we ready? Now, what is your mission? Unit reporting.
It also means that because I'm hitting the harvester, AI is going to go berserk a little bit.
Moving out. Yes, acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. We always come yes, sir. Now. Yes, acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Unit, yes, sir.
Getting back to the medium tank versus mammoth tank, though. A mammoth tank costs 1,500. A medium tank costs 8. It's kind of this. It comes down, I guess, to a judgment call as to which you'd prefer. Me, personally, I'd always go with the mammoth tank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The only reason I lose it here is because he's just swamped with rocket soldiers.
Reporting affirmative. Yes.
And that's the sort of thing that, I mean, if you happen to be in a a ratio of 5 to 1, against, yeah, you're gonna lose a unit, but
Right away, sir.
it's not
Yes, sir.
it's not always indicative of the right information
Yes, moving out.
or the right scenarios.
Moving out. Affirmative. Waiting.
Like, for example,
Moving out.
if you have rocket soldiers that cost 300 each,
Unit reporting.
a mammoth tank, I can guarantee you, is better than 5 rocket soldiers.
Reporting.
If you can micromanage them properly, you can easily get rockets to destroy rocket soldiers, no problem.
Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, yes, sir.
It just doesn't always happen because, well,
Yes, sir. Moving out.
sometimes you're just a little bad at the game.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Right away, sir. Not a problem. Vehicle reported. Moving out. Waiting. Moving out. Yes, yes, yes.
Log building captured.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, moving out. Unit affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes. Affirmative. Mayday, mayday. Yes, right away, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, roger. Yes.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Unit
Waiting. Moving out.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yeah, at this point, things are getting pretty dicey.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Perhaps you need another shot.
Yes, got it. Roger. Yes, vehicle reporting. Unit affirmative. Moving out. Unit moving out.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Not right away, sir.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Right away, sir. Reporting. Roger. Roger. Moving out. Roger.
Unit lost. Building.
I, for half a second, was tempted to restart there.
Unit ready.
I should have just captured the refinery rather than try to be fancy or anything, but
Building.
on the plus side, at least they've got money in their silos now.
Log building captured. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Unit lost. Building.
So now I just have time to kill because obviously I need to get some units. Might as well use the APC for something.
On hold. Cancel.
Although the more I think about it, the more I kind of wonder why I didn't get those other GDI units in the trees in the bottom right. minigunners aren't as awesome as grenadiers, sadly. Alright, let's go for the Hail Mary. Well, somehow that worked.
Lost.
I'm not entirely sure, but
Building.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes.
Unit
Right away,
lost.
sir. Reporting. Moving out. Ready and wait. Yes.
so there's another dilemma I have right now, which is
Moving out.
I can't capture Pablo's lights. Makes sense.
Right away, sir.
I need to destroy the SAM site, but the wall is actually doing
Not building. Captured.
like a lot because I can't shoot through it. Or
Reporting. Moving out. Waiting.
it's not that I can't shoot through it with minigunners, but
Lost.
the fact that it's there basically cuts a lot of surface area for me to be able to attack the SAM site, limiting how effective my units can be.
Reinforcements captured.
On
Yes, sir.
the other side as well, we've seen SAM sites are really strong when they're in the ground. So
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
also the AI is a big friggin' jerk here. Somehow he knows exactly what the APC is.
Reinforcements have arrived.
He knows Mobius is I guess like the primary objective, and he makes a beeline for my APC.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Yes.
Like, it's a good thing I recognize it, because I don't think Mobius takes a lot of hits before he dies.
Building.
Unit acknowledged. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Got it. Reporting. Not a problem. Yes, not a problem. Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Affirmative.
Guess what? There's another SAM site somewhere.
Not building. Captured.
Man, imagine being unlucky enough to, like, not destroy the power plants, and then you drive into that, like, valley with the obelisk of light that was overlooking it, and you go, oh man, I'm gonna kill the SAM site, and you move, like, a medium tank or two close to it, but they get too close because the pathfinding sucks, and next thing you know, you lose a unit to an obelisk of light. And here's my point as to why, like, the SAM site objective is just dumb. Like, you could have just said, like, it would have been better for the game to say, oh, well, how about destroy the SAM sites near your base to extract Dr. Mobius, and then destroy non-presence in the area. Because, like, why wouldn't we destroy non-presence in the area anyways? Also, I really don't understand why, like, this civilian needs to die in the eyes of GDI.